Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to share with you my update for Throwback 30. I am fairly confident this is going up a couple of days late, so my apologies, but hopefully I can get it up with just one day being late. Anyway, this is a Pantastic Ladies Collab project, and it was created by Jessica, and I've done this project I think every year that it's been since it was originally created. And for this project, Jessica picks around 30 projects that were created in the Pantastic Ladies, because at the end of the day we can't do all of them. So it's a prompt based project on projects that were created in the group. And I'm excited about this because there are several projects in this list that I did not do. So I like to be able to go back and look at the prompts, read them, try to pick an item for one of them, etc. So we have lots of items to review today. It's going to be a long video. My apologies. Some of you like long videos. Those of you that don't, you probably don't like my videos because they're always really long. Okay, anyway, let's get started. I'm going to read the prompt and let you know what I chose and why I chose it. So the first prompt is 12 Days of Christmas, and that is based on the 12 Days of Christmas song. And you were to pick a line from the song and then a product that goes with it. So I went with 8 Maids of Milking. I went with this Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm in the shade Bubble. So here is the shade. This is really nice. I am really enjoying this formula. There we go. And I've made really good progress on this. My goal is to use half of this. So that's how much is left. I mean, I'm probably a third of the way to my goal, potentially. I don't have my markings in front of me, but yeah, I've made really good progress on this. Really enjoying it. The next prompt is 4 seasons, and that is based on the 4 seasons of the year, and you were to pick an item that related to one of the seasons. So I went with summer and picked this Toka Liliana hand cream, and the scent notes in this are peach and muget, whatever. Valerie, help me out.
Muget.
Anyway, this, I shined a light through this, or actually I didn't even do that. I was picking it up and I was like, oh, I can see through the packaging. I don't remember if I did that before or if I just squeezed, because there's a big old air, if there is, there's a big old air bubble. Wow. And so I'm all the way down to here. I don't think I use that much, but I have used this a couple of times. It's nice. In fact, let me use some now because my hands are dry. It's a nice hand cream. I am enjoying it. The scent is very light. It's not overpowering. It's nice. So yeah, I have this sitting in my office. I have another one that's sitting, another hand cream that I currently have by my couch. But yeah, this one I've made some progress. I don't know if I've made that much. Next prompt is 50 Shades of Green. So you were to bring in an item that related to green somehow. I chose this Pixie Glow Tonic. It's a 8.5 fluid ounce bottle, or 200 mils. So that is my progress in the last month. I'm super excited to have made that much progress. This was a toner that I would kind of forget to use. So I'm happy that I brought it into this project because it's making me use it. And I really do enjoy that toner. Acetone. Next prompt is 50 Shades of Pink, and I brought in, so again, something pink. So I rolled in my Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. I want to finish this, and I think I've used it twice. So you can see my little marking on in my picture over here. Not much progress. I find this to be a little bit too light for me right now, so it'll probably be more of a fall winter lip pencil going into spring. Next prompt is 50 Shades of Purple. Again, something purple. So I chose this Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. So I've used this some. I haven't used it a ton. But you can see, there's windowing down to here. I think I'm a little bit past that, but I'm not marking this because I swear every single time I mark this, it disappears anyway. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use this a ton coming up because I'm currently working on another concealer that I love. So this may not show up in the next few updates because I may not be using it. Next prompt. Oh, and by the way, there's several items I'm not showing you in terms of my progress because I haven't touched them. Next prompt is beauty A to Z. So that was you just pick a letter and you pick a product related to that. So that starts with that letter. So I picked the letter pharmacy. So I picked the letter F and chose this pharmacy honey potion. I did mark where I initially was here. Now, I have used this like once or twice, but you've been using it from the center. I was too lazy to go around and like smooth out the whole thing, but I've definitely made progress on this. It's a mask that I use probably, once every other week. Wait, what? Every other week, because I've got a couple of other hydrating masks I'm working on. Love that mask. It's lovely. Next prompt is Birthstone Beauty. I chose the Birthstone Aquamarine. So I went with this Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation in the shade Light. So there's my progress on this. I've made really great progress. It's a darker foundation. So I've been trying to use it recently because it's better for my skin tone right now. Whoops. So there you can see what the shade looks like, and I'll blend this out. But I have one other foundation that is so close to being done, and I kind of want to work on it. Get it done. But there we go. So it's a good shade match for me right now, and I do really enjoy this foundation a lot. It's really nice and made great progress. So I'll probably get back to it once that other foundation is done. I may flip and flop, but the other one is kind of like the one I want to get done. Next prompt is Child of the 80s, which is a project I created. And the prompt I chose for that was Let's Get Physical by Olivia Newton-John, an item that makes you feel sexy or sex-themed item. Dirty. So I went with an item from NARS because, half of NARS products are sex-themed. So I went with this liquid blush, and this is in the shade Orgasm. My goal is to use this 50 times, and so far I've used it 5. Now, one thing I did want to point out, I went ahead and marked my progress. So you can see that's how much I've used in the last, with 5 uses. I want to use this 50 times, so we'll see what ends up happening if I get close to finishing. This is a very pigmented blush, cream liquid blush. There we go. So you don't need very much. But typically what I do is I pump a little bit of this on my hand and then kind of emulsify it a little bit and then apply it to my cheeks and then use a beauty blender to blend it out, because I find that it makes it less garish, if that makes sense. I really do like that liquid bronzer. I don't know if I would purchase another one, but I'm enjoying that one. Next prompt is Drop 10 Before Summer. So you were to pick an item that was summer themed. And I picked this Joe Loves perfume in Pomelo. This is freaking amazing. I sprayed it on earlier today and I can still smell it. It's amazing. Oh, I love this one. I want to use a third of this bottle. So that is my progress there. You can see. So just a little bit. I'm trying to rotate. I did not mark a third of the way down, but I'm trying to rotate through. I was doing this earlier this year where I would have all the perfumes I was working on and then every day pick like the next one down the row. And so I've started that again so that I can get even use of all the perfumes I'm working on. And this was today's use. I used this one today. Yeah. Okay. Next prompt is Food for Thought, and that was you're supposed to bring in an item that was food themed. So I brought in this Pharmacy Sweet Apple Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. And I'm not really using this now in like my everyday use, but I did scoop some of it out to put in my travel bag because I did not have a cleansing balm in my travel bag. So there was a little bit of usage there. I still have plenty in my little pot that I put this in. So this particular cleanser, I'm working on a Clinique Take the Day Off now. I'm close to being done with that one. There's another cleanser ahead of this that is a balm cleanser, and then I think this one is after that. So it's going to be a while before I get like regular use on it. Next prompt is Gotta Panamal, and I chose the prompt Misty, a gimme product. So I brought in the Sonia Kashuk lip sheer. This is in sheer plum. I think it's called a lip sheer. This is obviously just very, very long discontinued. Sonia Kashuk doesn't even do makeup anymore. Yeah, I can't read that. Sheer lip color and sheer plum. Anyway, here is the shade. Now, I made really great progress on this because I freaking love this product. Oh my I love it so much. It's lovely. I want to finish this. That is how much is left. I love it. Love it. I'm hoping this is a gimme product. So far it is. I really do love this. Next prompt is Harry Potter and the Pan of Fire. And you were to choose like a house and there's a color associated with it. So I chose Ravenclaw and brought in this Flight Mode Skincare High Altitude Hydration Mask. And I did use this for the first time today, so you can see my progress there. This is a pretty decent mask. I don't hate it. I liked it when I used today. And I recently finished another hydrating like cream mask, so I now have these. The two that are in this project I think are the only two hydrating masks other than sheet masks that I'm working on. Next prompt is lip service, and you were to bring in a lip product. So I brought in my Buxom, this little mini by Buxom. It's the Big and Sexy Lipstick in Sultry Mauve. So my goal is to finish this. And this is gorgeous too. I freaking love this. This actually typically sits in my purse because it's a great shade that I can just throw on. It goes almost with everything. I love this so much. So pretty. So I do have some progress on this, as you can see in my picture. I'm loving it. I forgot to mention that I do have an empty, which I don't know what was wrong with me, but I do have an empty. This is for the prompt, I Heart the 90s, and I brought in the prompt, No Scrubs, a product you want to get out of your life. So I rolled in this Ahava Mineral Body Lotion in the scent Dead Sea Water. So it's all done. This was nice. I didn't mind this. I don't know that I would purchase a full size, but it was pretty nice. There's a little bit there. It's almost like it's a lotion. You know, it's not a body butter. I don't know why I'm showing you that, because body butters are my usual go-to, or like thicker body creams. These I can use in the summer, but I prefer to use a thicker lotion because I have really dry skin. Next prompt is Mean Girl quotes, and I chose the quote, "That is so fetch." Something that is fetch. So I think this is so fetch. This is by MAC. It's the Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact. And both products in here are so lovely. Oh my gosh. So here's the compact. It has this blush, which is At Dusk, and the highlighter is Tutu. And I've used the blush like once. I'm working on a lot of blushes right now, but these are lovely. It's probably a better product for me in the winter because it's pretty light, but oh my gosh, look at this, so pretty. So yeah, I probably won't have very much usage on that until the like fall time. The next prompt is Nightmare on Panning Street, and that is another project that I created in collaboration with Valerie, and I chose the prompt 7, something that is still in its box packaging. What's in the box? So I chose a set of sheet masks that were still in their box, and they are these J. Jun Intensive Sheet Masks, and it has a blooming essence and an eye cream. So there were 10 in the box. I've used one of the sheet masks, and I don't know what happened, but I can't find the sheet mask like packaging, but I did use the blooming essence that went with it, so I still have this. I don't know where the mask went. Now, I'm not calling one of them done because I still have the eye cream. I'm so close to finishing a full-size eye cream that once that is done, then I will roll this in. I'm gonna depot these and put them in a pot so I can easily use them so they don't dry out. And I'll probably put like 2 or 3 at a time because there's a freaking ton of eye cream in here. It's 1.5 mils. Anyway, so I have like 9 sheet masks and then 9 blooming essences and 10 of the eye cream. Next prompt is Pan as Old as Time, and that was a Pantastic Ladies collab theme for Pan That Palette. I think the first year. Was it the first year? I don't know. It was a long time ago. I originally panned a face palette by Benefit. So anyway, I decided to roll in an eyeshadow. This is by it's by Urban Decay. It's the Naked 3 palette. And I want to hit pan on one shade. So this is how this is looking. I have worn this several times. And I'll just kind of walk through. I've used this to not really set, this is the shade Strange, not really to set my eyeshadow primer, but to kind of like get, sometimes whenever I set my eyeshadow primer with the powder I'm using, my shadow still skips. So I've been using this as like my first shade. So it's not really, I'm not really setting with it, but I'm using it as like a first transition shade. And then I've used this matte and this matte. That is Limit and Nooner. And I freaking love them. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I did use Blackheart a couple of times, actually in my hair. And it was kind of an emergency because I was traveling for work and I didn't bring the powder that I normally use. And I was like, let me try this. And I needed to color my hair. And it worked perfectly, beautifully. I'm like, well, I'll just continue to use that when I need to until this project is over, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So I've also used this shimmer and this shimmer. And those are, let's see. Oh, this is like all rubbed off. I don't know. This may be Buzz and Bust. Who knows? Anyway, those two shades. I've used those the most. So I think everything else in here I haven't really touched. Those are my go-to shades in this palette. And I think the shade I'm going to hit pan on is this one here, because that one has a nice dip. We'll see. Milo's in the corner. I didn't know that. Next prompt is That's So Expensive, and this is a project that Misty created for using like your most expensive products. So I rolled in my La Mer Soft Fluid Foundation, Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade Natural 12. Now, I had this in a different project to get usage on, and I finally hit my usage goal. So I went ahead and marked where I am and where I'm starting in this project. I do want to finish this foundation, so I cannot wait because I freaking love this foundation. It's beautiful. Next project prompt is That's So 2000s, and I chose the prompt Sims, a product you customized. So I rolled in a custom lipstick from Bite Beauty. This is from their Lip Lab, and this is a shade I created called Rosy Kiss. So here is the shade. And my goal is to use a quarter of this. I am wearing it today. It's so pretty. Sorry, there's a cat here and there, isn't there? Yep. Here we go. It's so pretty. I love it. Gorgeous. So I have used it a little bit, not a ton, but made some progress. Next prompt is Tiny Pans, and that was another Pan That Palette theme. It was from last year, and I panned the Lorac Pro 3 to completion. But I decided to roll in this BH Cosmetics Romantic Nomad palette. So for this project, we were to pick a palette with like small pans. It could be small in size, small in quantity, etc. So this is what this palette looks like. And my goal on this was to use each shade 5 times, right? Is that what I said? Yeah, each shade 5 times. And I do have a little sticky note that tells me what I've used so far. So let's see. This shade I've used twice. These two shades I've used once. Same with these two. I've used this one twice. Once, twice, once, and then all the bottom shades once. I am wearing this on my eyes today, and I really am enjoying this. This is a fun palette to play with. I think it's funny that the 2 shades I have not touched were the purples. More to come. Bye, Milo. So anyway, enjoying this one. Next project prompt was Turn and Burn, and I decided to, stupidly, roll in 5 like random minis in my makeup collection. So one of which I have not touched, which is this Mario Badescu spray. It's coming up. But I have 2 lip products and then a bronzer. And then a primer. Oh, I haven't touched the primer yet either. This one's probably next. This little mini Smashbox primer. But I 2 lipsticks. So the first one is by Bite Beauty. This is the shade Sugarcane. And I think I may have used this once as a mixer. And that's it. So some progress, not a ton. It's a bit light for me right now, but I did use it as a mixer. And then the second lipstick that's in here that I got randomly chosen was by MAC, and it's a matte lipstick in Jar of Stars. It's from a holiday collection, and I have used this, I think once or twice. And this is a nice, like, pink shade. There's cat hair all over the place. There we go. There we go. There's a better swatch. This will take me a little while to finish. My thought process was I would roll some in, and then as I finish them, roll in new ones. But Lord, no. Probably the spray and the primer will be done much quicker than these lipsticks. My last prompt is Zodiac Project Pan, and this is a project that Kana created all about the zodiac signs. So I decided to choose the Gemini zodiac sign, which is my zodiac sign. How many times can I say zodiac sign? So the color associated with that is yellow. So I chose this eyeshadow from Divina. I don't have a lot of yellow in my collection, but I do have this one. This is in the shade Butter Pucker. And this is a beautiful, like, topper shade. Oh, my goodness. So pretty. Here we go. It's so pretty. So, yeah, I use this mostly as a topper. Like, I didn't use it today, but I could have. And I have 2 uses on that one. So, I want to use it a total of 20 times. So, 18 to go. So anyway, that is everything I'm working on, which is a lot. And this video, I'm sure, is very, very long. My apologies. But how's your project going? Are you kicking booty? I only had that one empty, but that's okay. It usually takes me a little while to get things rolled out of this project. So anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you are doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. And went with this Becca Aqua Luminous Perfection. No. Next prompt is Got a Panamol. And this is, I chose the, wow. Help me. Hi. Hey, baby. Hello. Hi. Here. Hi. Hey. Did he show you his crossed eyes? Did you show your crossed eyes? You have some crossed eyes. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, my sweet boy. What are you doing? Hey. No. Where are you going? Oh. Sweetness. Oh. Okay, baby. And the last prompt I'm working on is Zodiac Project Pan. And as a project, Throwback 30. Throwback 30. Okay, bye.